Haha. Yo, what's up, little homies, boys and girls, ladies and gents? Today's topic is about kids talking gang talk, kids walking gang walk. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to walk it, you got to be real, and you could die or do life in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. You got this, friend.
Kids talking gang talk, walking gang walk. Kids talking gang talk, walking gang walk. Kids talking gang talk, walking gang walk. Kids talking gang talk.
Hey, I'm Jennifer Lee Trendowski. Welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. I am here on a great show to tell you about the alternatives and interventions to gang violence and to meet some great new up-and-coming artists. Today's show, we have some amazing new talent that are here. Sty-ko Da Bandit. Hi guys, welcome to the show. And they're going to be here to perform a few of their new songs on an album that's soon to be released called Sty-ko Da Bandit. And we're going to start off with a video called Hard Work, and then We Gone, and then On One. So stay with us, check out their music, their videos, and we'll be back to talk with them soon.
Niggas think this game is all shit and giggles. You think this is a game? This shit is hard work. Player.
Bitches think the game's for free. It's hard work. Get that ass gas of cash to me. It's hard work. A busters think they grind with ease. It's hard work. Pay the fee or you cop the plea. It's hard work.
If you gon' give it all on the mic. It's hard work. If you gon' live with all your life. It's hard work. If you gon' talk it, walk with all your might. It's hard work. If you gon' lay with all the pipe. It's hard work. I'm the go-get-it man, the Superman, the Incredible Hulk, the mean green thick man with the sick plan. I got the spit mine, man, the Imperial Soldier, stand in demand, I'ma get mine. Learn how to flip these rhymes from the soul, you can't hold me down, I gotta shine. Got the mind frame of a lion stalking his prey, so when my face is in a plate, don't get in the way, cause I'm hungry, gotta eat tomorrow, ain't promise. Plus it's haters in my pathway, I spit in they garbage. I ain't trying to sound hard, that's just the tone of my voice. But if you wanna step, separate the men from the boys. It's a damn shame, brothers they don't wanna see you make it, so I'm grinding in the trenches, I'ma do it till I take it. Ain't no faking in this game, but some of my players getting by, we keep on working and working until we reach the sky.
Bitches think the game's for free. It's hard work. Get that ass gas of cash to me. It's hard work. A busters think they grind with ease. It's hard work. Pay the fee or you cop the plea. It's hard work.
If you gon' give it all on the mic. It's hard work. If you gon' live with all your life. It's hard work. If you gon' talk it, walk with all your might. It's hard work. If you gon' lay with all the pipe. It's hard work.
You never know where the bandit lurk, calling them murk. Still gotta keep my dick out the dirt. It's hard work. Pulling skirts off of my shirt. It's hard work. On these hoes like Captain Kirk. It's hard work. Whistle, whistle while you twerk, girl. It's hard work. Your man do the circle jerk. Hurt. It's hard work. I stay on point, stacking my cheese. It's hard work. 365 to 60 degrees. It's hard work. Small time hustle. Oh, what's the hassle? Build your castle, con queso and peso. That kind of pay low, better lay low. Don't upload to your bankroll, say so. It may not be pain, but with no hard work, my friend, and there's nothing to gain. Having the game locked, it just come with the perks of grace from God, and the rest is hard work. Bitches think the game's for free. It's hard work. Get that ass gas of cash to me. It's hard work. A busters think they grind with ease. It's hard work. Pay the fee or you cop the plea. It's hard work.
If you gon' give it all on the mic. It's hard work. If you gon' live with all your life. It's hard work. If you gon' talk it, walk with all your might. It's hard work. If you gon' lay with all the pipe. It's hard work. I was a rookie when I stepped in the game, trying to get fame. Slap a big booty from behind, stack change. Ladies shake hips, players they dip. Watching them curves while they making they chips. Man, I got to get some, I need cash too. I wanna roll what they roll, wanna do what they do. So I stepped on the stage, turned to a page, gave a cold reading, baby, rockin' since ninth grade.
The band is chillin', Sty-ko's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what you get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you stop scheming and get your own shit? Broke soldiers ain't having this, bet you it quick. This trial of life is as hard as it gets. I make my tour of duty one I never forget. Hard work cannot be bypassed. You know what I'm saying? Then you do work. Another hot one from Fingers. Put his hands all over this one. You know what I'm saying? Make hard work look easy. Work. Work.
Hey, welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trendowski. We are back here with Sty-ko Da Bandit. Now tell me, guys, how'd you get your names?
That's funny. Well, Sty-ko actually it's a Shakespearean term that's phonetically pronounced stickomithia, and it means verbal swordplay. I'm a theater major, so I graduated from the University of Laverne in the theater arts, and I kind of got my name from that, theater history, and actually changed the pronunciation from stickomithia to Sty-komithia, knowing no one in the hip hop game is gonna say Sty-komithia, so I shorten it to Sty-ko.
Very, very nice choice. What about yours?
The Bandit, it's pretty much speaks for itself. I'm just, Rogue Soldier's the company. That's what we are, rogues. Kind of against the grain. So the Bandit just kind of speaks into that.
Now, are you doing the Shakespeare thing too, or?
Nah, I'm strictly music. I was just like, I was raised on music just since I was a baby. So the music's in me, and the theater's in him. So.
How'd you guys get your start? How'd you meet?
Well, actually, I was a high school basketball coach, and he was a senior at the school at the same time, and I was just kind of new to the Inland Empire area, and just kind of, through helping the young folks, kind of just ventured into a friendship, and and then that kind of blossomed into the music.
And how'd you get your start in singing individually? You've been singing all your life?
Well, your music, the hip hop culture came along while I was born, so it's like I definitely grew up part of that. But even before that, it was music, it was Stevie Wonder, it was just all kind of stuff in this, when I was born, so it was like great. And then hip hop culture just came out of that, and it was just perfect, so we just kind of went with that,
How did you know you wanted to do music?
Well, I started, like I say, I'm still doing the acting thing, but that's what I was doing. And then I kind of got a love for spoken word poetry. And a lot of MCs would go to those, venues, and they would tell me, well, it's the same thing. If you can write this, you can write a rap. And then someone told me at one point, he said, oh, you'll never be a rapper. And so I took that fuel and just ran with it.
Just ran with it down the line. How did you guys meet musically? Now you were playing basketball?
Well, we come from a larger group from a couple years back, and everybody dispersed when we decided to try it and go on our own, So that's really what happened. We were a part of a larger group, and then everybody kind of broke up, and me and him kind of stuck it out. So, as friends, and then everybody's around the music. We were doing it initially. Like he said, he was doing something else, but then we kind of got together on it. So,
how are you guys finding your inspiration nowadays? Who's doing the writing? Are you both doing the writing?
Okay,
so you guys are collaborating.
In hip hop, you don't get any respect if you don't write your own, unless you're like some big producer. But I write like some of the hooks, and I do some beats, So, but yeah, we definitely write our own lyrics, to those songs. So,
absolutely.
Is there ever a problem like I'm not really liking what you're writing, or no, you work as a team pretty well?
He doesn't tell me.
Well, because I said we create. Yeah, that's what we do. We create. We critique each other. We're not per se yes men. Oh yeah, that's tight, man. Nah, man. Like, I'm not really feeling that, or you weren't on the right syncopation, or you weren't really on the subject matter. We definitely critique each other.
So your honesty really is
you have
like
to be.
glue.
If it's a profession. If you're just friends, sometimes it's hard to do that. And then you got to know the people that talk to you generally. You got to know who's telling you the truth and who's just. It's easier just to lie and say, "Oh, it's cool."
Yeah.
It's harder to actually tell somebody, "Oh, yeah, I would have did this different. I would have did that different." So when you find those type of people, you hang on because it's like, you'll tell me the truth.
Right.
Because you're beyond the point of taking it personally. I mean, it's business.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a business.
Absolutely.
Wow, that is really phenomenal.
Yeah,
we rarely hear about, teams of guys or groups of guys that really have that honesty with one another by the work, and really, that's what makes work grow, I'm sure.
Right.
Absolutely. So what are your goals this year? What have you accomplished, and what are you looking forward to be doing next year?
Speaking of accomplishments.
This past year, you put in your new.
Yeah, we actually put out a CD called Real Spit.
Does it have a label and has a?
Actually, it's all independent. It's us, Rogue Soldier Entertainment. Right now, like kind of through our ventures through that, you know, we now have a executive producer that's helping us do our next project, Rita Atkins.
We're working on the album this year.
We're working on the album this year, so
getting ready for '07. So we were kind of in the lab just getting things ready, you know. So the year prior to that, we released the mixtape, and that got out and got us a lot of publicity. So, you know, we decided this year to say, okay, we're gonna go ahead, work on the album, come out strong in '07. So actually we have another mixtape coming out, and then the album's gonna be coming out in '07, so we're gonna be real busy this year.
Great. We are gonna talk a little bit more about that, but we gotta take a break really quick. We're gonna see the video We Gone, and we're gonna come back and talk a little bit more about what's coming up for next year.
all right.
Yeah. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come on. And we gon' keep on rocking the mic. Lace it with the game, make sure it flow tight. And we gon' keep on rapping the real. Spin your wheels, homeboy, we gon' be here still. And we gon' keep on searching for game. So the book show our name, we don't need the fame. And we gon' stack chips, and we gon' mac chips, and we gon' smoke wood, we gon' live it up good. Man, they got me in the struggle. Got a player searching for jobs so I can juggle my life. No, see, I'm surrounded by the strife. Mean mugs, false prophets, and kids that carry knives. I'm on the grind, sucker. You ain't got a hold of my soul. Spitting game, light the mic up for my brothers with goals. Look at this world now, they don't wanna see us grow. And black people rep 35% of the shows, and that's a damn shame. They ain't gonna give up the game. Longest brothers making money, get a piece of the fame. Get they shine on, show a little bling in them dubs. Rubbing booties with the cuties in the back of the club. The fast lane, baby, you ain't about to switch that lane. That's why the veterans, they say the game done went insane. Let's go back to the feel good, that real good music. Do the bump, baby, shake it up, get up and do it. And we gon' keep on rocking the mic. Lace it with the game, make sure it flow tight. And we gon' keep on rapping the real. Spin your wheels, homeboy, we gon' be here still. And we gon' keep on searching for game. So the book show our name, we don't need the fame. And we gon' stack chips, and we gon' mac chips, and we gon' smoke wood, we gon' live it up good. MCs get in the game and don't know how to act. In fact, they start to live life in abstract. They get all nutty, thinking that they done crack. Hoes, tags, gang, lax, time lost playing the Mac. Big ballin', don't really need to make tracks. And most of their time sipping yak, looking at racks. With devils victim, they willing to make a pact to get on wax with a contract is whack. Months of trap before it begins to stack. If you run fast, you'll pass with that ass still intact. Come on. Try to dunk on Shaq, you get hacked. Star quarterback with the line, get that ass sacked. They rap about which they have no knack. The gappable gats don't know where to find with that. Now you're trapped, you used to write raps. Now you're just relapsing the care of the game to quack. And we gon' keep on rocking the mic. Lace it with the game, make sure it flow tight. And we gon' keep on rapping the real. Spin your wheels, homeboy, we gon' be here still. And we gon' keep on searching for game. So the book show our name, we don't need the fame. And we gon' stack chips, and we gon' mac chips, and we gon' smoke wood, we gon' live it up good.
Yeah, well, we did one through them, and then we're working on
Hey, welcome back to Kids Talk. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trendowski, and we are back here with Sty-ko Da Bandit. Now, this is their new album, right?
Right. Well, this is the actual mixtape that we're featured on, and we're currently doing a mixtape with them that's going to be all Sty-ko Da Bandit, Cali Untouchable DJs.
Got it.
So DJ Strong and DJ Warrior.
Got it. And you guys are performing on a regular basis too, right?
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to definitely be picking up. Like we said, we kind of pulled back a little bit to focus on the creativity of the album and getting that all out. That's a whole nother monster in itself. So it's hard to like do shows, you know.
And to be
yeah, so we
your
kind of
albums,
pulled
too.
back in '06 a little bit on the shows, but we've already started to perform a little bit. So we're definitely '07 once we got the product. So yeah, we'll be out there strong.
I know a lot of at least younger kids think that you don't need the business mind necessarily to be an artist, and you guys are probably learning, of course, that you already know that you really do need a good business mind. In what ways?
I take it from once somebody like Ludacris that makes a lot of money, he said in a lyric that the game is 90% business and 10% music.
Yep.
I wouldn't go that far, but I understand his point. I mean, it's pointless to think that you're gonna come out and you're gonna be so tight that somebody's gonna pick you up. I mean, especially in hip hop, but even for the singers, it takes more than that these days. The game has changed so much, so we know that the business part is so important. So you have to pay dual attention to both and a lot of attention to the business. And it's hard. I mean, you basically have to mimic what they're doing out there in the world, out there in the big companies.
Right.
And is it hard to break into one of the big companies, as they say?
Oh, of
to
course.
get noticed?
Absolutely, especially when you're kind of go against the grain like we do. I mean, we don't necessarily conform and do what a lot of mainstream is doing right now. When we are real, we try to keep our ear to the streets and at the same time make the music universal for everyone. But
Do
at
you
the
think
same
that
time, it is hard.
mainstream is really affected by what needs to be marketed? How are you guys different than
I
mainstream?
mean, a lot of mainstream folks, I mean, they're for the right now money. Right now. We want right now production. So, I mean, of course they're going to conform and do what the rest of the folks is out there doing as far as the sound and different things like that, a new gimmick.
The scope. But you can't let it change you as an artist. I mean, you have to keep up with their business practices, with things that come in new, like the internet is really big right now, and you have to keep up with that and certain other things. But as far as music-wise, you can't conform, because I think once you've done that, not unless that's just your thing, we're really more artists. We're not really trying to say, I mean, we're definitely trying to make it big, but we're trying to make it big doing what we do. And it's not about making a mold to make money and try to, be
conform to anybody else's ideas.
That's what it's about right now.
Is that tough?
Oh, absolutely.
It's tough in a sense. It's only tough if you're not original and people aren't liking what you're doing.
Right.
And then, if that's the case, then, sometimes I could see an artist trying to conform just to stay afloat. But so far, we've had success with people telling us they like what we're doing and, connections and things like that. So it encourages us just to, keep doing what we're doing.
Are there a lot of copycats out there?
Oh, man.
Yeah. People just copying off of everybody else's stuff?
Yeah.
I won't start because I try to keep away from different folks.
Yeah.
But it's really a few guys that are at the top in the game and are doing really well, and then the other companies try to replicate that guy on their album, and you can really tell it, and if it's not exact copy, then it's their music. They're all talking about the same stuff. I remember hip hop used to have a wider range, and a wider range successfully, as far as commercial. But now it's all this. It's all club. It's all, the booty shaking music in the club. It's not diverse right now, so. That's what we're working on. We're
going to take one more quick break. Stay with us, and we will finish talking to these guys as soon as we get back. Thanks.
Sometimes when you hear him crying, you can't see him. Other times when you can see him, you can't pick him up. When you can pick him up, your legs might not work to get you there. Multiple sclerosis randomly attacks the nervous system, so you never know what life will be like from one day to the next. After 50 years of helping people with MS, we're closer than ever to a cure. Help us find it.
Hey, welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trendowski. We are back here with Sty-ko Da Bandit. Now, getting on to a different side of things, a lot of people nowadays, everywhere from just society in general to the government, are saying that a lot of rap songs, hip-hop songs out there are contributing to more violence today, that lyrics are a bad influence on kids. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, violence begets violence. I know that sounds like double-sided, but I mean, in a way, they have a point in a way, but you can't just, we're just gonna lay this on the head of hip-hop. And I mean, you got these video games that come out, movies that make big money. I mean, it's about money, really, and they won't really point the finger at what it's about. I mean, unfortunately, in our society, violence sells. And hip-hop, unfortunately, that's the side that's really showing and making money right now, but it's not the only venue in the world that profits off of violence. So,
what do you think the root of American violence is? A lot of people say that it stems from an opportunity, or lack of opportunity, I should say. Really not having anything and struggling just to make ends meet. Do you guys think that it stems from anything else?
Oh man, I mean, I think just honestly, like
do you have
charity
enough time?
well, I'm gonna say because they say charity begin at home. So I mean, I think for real. I mean, you know, if you didn't have no kind of strong upbringing or any type of roots, and somebody putting some tough love on you, that type of tough love, then I mean, you're gonna be a knucklehead out there on the streets if you have nothing else to look to. I mean, you know, and when you find yourself struggling like that and you need to eat right now, you just may rob that man next to you, you know, and he may be someone you know too.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything to say to kids out there that maybe just maybe don't have a lot of hope, or have thought about becoming an artist, or have these, you know, dreams about doing something, but they feel like they have nothing in their lives, they have nowhere to begin? What would you say to them? Where could they start?
Yeah. Well, it's hard when you don't have you know, a background, you know, and that's where it's good to certain programs and things like this show where, you know, it kind of pulls them away from that and has you know, a different effect than what they're going through. But it's about remaining positive,
Right.
and relying on what they do have, if any strong suits in their life, and just remaining positive. They want to do music, whether it's music or anything else, they have to focus, know what's negative, and stay away from it. And you can get a sense. It's like almost everyone is born with that natural sense almost. And you really have to use it because it's a lot around us that, you know, the young kids, each generation, it seems that they go through something that the generation before them didn't go through. And that's unfortunate, you know, but, you know, they have to go through it. So, you know, I just say to focus and stay strong and stay away from negativity.
Right.
What would you say?
And my thing is more or less having an outlet. I mean, because, you know, they say, well, if you don't have that guidance, then okay, well, I don't have no guidance. What is my outlet? You know, you find out, you know, what that outlet is that makes, you know, that gives you that peace. And if you can look to that, you know, whether that be basketball, whether that be music, whether that be writing, art, whatever it is, you know, and you find out what it is, you know, dig deep into it and stay with that every time, you know. And like you say, just positive. I mean, if you never, it's real where they say if you always walk around with a frown on your face, you'll be like that. But if you can just force yourself to smile, or just, you know, hey, I feel good, you might actually start feeling good.
Yeah. Who were your role models growing up?
Oh man.
Oh, so many. I mean, musically or just life in general?
Either.
So many. I guess I'll start with music first. I guess a big source would probably be KRS-One from way back, and then if you talk about more recent, you're talking about Outkast and Snoop, maybe Nas.
Yep.
But in life, I mean, to be honest, I mean, we always had, you look up to Martin Luther King and other things like that, but to be honest, I'd have to say my mom, you know, because she was the one that was actually there physically to keep focus. So that's who I'd have to say my role model was, my mother. Yeah.
And for me, you know, going to that home, it really was my aunt. You know, I got into a situation where, you know, I had to be, you know, either in the juvenile system or, you know, with someone, and my aunt decided to take that role, and she was mother, father, friend, sister, brother. She was everything for about 7 years, and it was those critical 7 years where you're like, you know, 11 years old and you can go to the left or to the right, you know, and I had her and folks in the church, and, you know, it was real good for me. And then when it comes to the music, just like you said, you know, Outkast, Goody Mob, Common Sense, you know, the old school NWA, KRS, you know, and then, you know, to the old school, you know, come Function, you know, the P-Funk, All-Stars. I mean, you know, all those, Tina Marie, you know, Anita Baker, you know, just, you know, all that type of music infused with some hip-hop, you know, is what we kind of, you know, get that good foundation.
So it was a combination of, your influence is really a combination of family member and artist as well.
Oh, it has to be.
And where do you recommend kids going if they, maybe necessarily don't get along with their parents or siblings or anything, maybe don't have siblings? Who would you recommend them going to?
I would definitely recommend that they stay out of the streets.
Yeah.
You need like outlets. In some areas and some people and places don't have that outlet. Some of the parks aren't what they should be. You should be able to get away to a local park and play, and if that's a thing that you can do, then they should do that. But it's a quiet place, and wherever that is, sometimes they're gonna have to find it within themselves. But whatever that quiet place is, that's where they need to go and kind of reflect and deal with it instead of going outward, because that outward thing is really what sparks the negativity.
Yep.
Guys, I want to thank you guys so much. Sty-ko Da Bandit.
Thank you. We have a couple of little gifts for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, for me?
Oh, a little something, just a little something, a little token of.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. You guys, I want to thank you guys for watching our show, Kids Talk Gang Talk. Keep walking in the light of peace. This is their last song on One. Take a look at that and stick with us next week for the new show on Kids Talk Gang Talk. Thank you.
Call me the crooked letter D-I-C to the O my. Get it up and go, man. On one. We came to build with the crowd on it. On one. Shake it if you live it and you're proud of it.
Baby got a good reason to blunt with them big bright headlights and donkey drums. Jagger, jagger. Ain't no chump about to get pumped. I'm holding all the trumps so you can say what you want. Cause I'm on one.
Like your uncle made bail and he tryna get a clean slate. Don't wanna fail, he on one. Cause he got a little soldier tryna raise a family. Dodging these boulders.
Now everything gotta get his fix, and every tramp gotta turn her tricks. The bandit trying to build with mortar and bricks. Rogue soldiers, new blood on the sticks.
When I'm on one, we get it cracking from dusk till dawn. That's how it gets done. Show 'em where it's at.
We purring and we swerving on them.
Knowing you don't want none. Blown when I'm on one. When I'm on one. Go for your guns. If you want some, get some. Bad enough, take some.
Take some, nigga.
They running when they see me come. Knowing you don't want none. Blown when I'm on one.
When I'm on one, when I'm on one, make me feel like show enough Shogun. Better find you a source to tap in, and don't wait for something drastic to happen. Trust, you know when it's on, you feel a sensation deep in your lungs. That's from the consumption of that live wildfire. Coming with that bomb shit to make y'all retire for the night. If you're bold enough to bite, you'll find it all times. We keep it hype on sight, alright? I got all of the girls in the yard, damn right. Going around the block, faithfully claiming we tight. My sights are locked in on the lights up.
What player?
Big checks, bright lights, and 5 mics.
That's right.
And that's the type of shit I'm on. Just stay long enough to make the hit and I'm gone.
When I'm on one, we get it cracking from dusk till dawn. That's how it gets done. Show 'em where it's at.
We purring and we swerving on them.
Knowing you don't want none. Blown when I'm on one. When I'm on one. Go for your guns. If you want some, get some. Bad enough, take some.
Take some, nigga.
They running when they see me come. Knowing you